Yeah, so his next question was, what is one thing I want to do in my life? And this is actually something I tried to do before I went to college, but then it ended up not working out, was hiking the Washington section of the PCT. So it's this like 500-mile trail that goes from Oregon to Canada, so all throughout Washington. It's honestly a lot longer. So the whole PCT, the Pacific Crest Trail, is from Mexico to Canada. So it goes through California, Oregon, and Washington. I think it's like 2,000 miles total. Like super hardcore backpackers will do it. And what you do is like you ship your supplies to different like resupply points along the trail, and like you plan out your entire thing. It takes like months to do. But you get like super into it, and it's like it I've been on sections in both like Oregon and California, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Um, and everyone I've talked to who's done it or done a portion of it, like has had such a perspective shift in like what they value in life and like the experiences that they want to do. So I feel like I would want to do it, not just to like say I did it, but like to get those genuine like life changes. The summer between high school and college, my mom and I were going to do the Washington section, which again is like that 500-mile section. I quit my job. We set aside like a month for it, and then like a week in, my mom injured her knee and she couldn't keep going, which was super unfortunate because we had planned all of our food. Like it took genuinely like 2 weeks of prep. Like I packed so many of those like dehydrated meals, and like we had shipped them out to different resupply points. My dad like drove us down to the Oregon border, and then we started hiking. We got almost like 90 miles in before she got injured, but like again, like she's getting older, and it was just like it was not worth it to us for like to cause any lasting damage in order to complete it. But she's always wanted to try it again, and I've always wanted to try it again. So that's definitely like a goal that I have, that I need to set aside time for, and I need to like prepare for. But I definitely think it's doable. And the small section that we did do was like absolutely breathtaking. Like I have some amazing memories there. Almost every morning we would have like oatmeal, like instant oatmeal for breakfast. What we would do is like we would wake up, pack up our stuff, hike like 3 miles, and then have breakfast. And how we decided where we had breakfast was where we found like a wild blueberry patch. So then I would pick blueberries to like put on top of our oatmeal. And like after days of like not having fresh fruit, like those blueberries, best thing ever. They tasted so good. You would hike an entire day without seeing anybody. You would be like eating food at these amazing viewpoints. Like you'd be like swimming in lakes and rivers every single day. And I genuinely just like felt so like connected to who I was, and it's still something I really want to do because I feel like a week was not enough time for me to fully appreciate like what that means and what that kind of lifestyle means. So that's definitely a goal I have in life. The next question is what's my favorite animal? And I think this is so basic to say, but I really like cats. Like genuinely just house cats. I feel like I don't know, like I want to say like something a little cooler than that, but I think because like I interact with cats so often, it's like I don't know, I love them. Um I think the first time I ever cried in college was I realized I hadn't seen a cat for like 3 months, which is so stupid. But it was also homesickness because like at home, just there are a lot of street cats wandering around because it's a lot more of a it's like a less urban environment. But like where I live on campus it's like right on a busy avenue. Like there's a lot of like tall buildings, so people don't just let their cats roam around. Um, so I think it was more the thought of like, oh my god, I haven't been home and like seen a cat in a while than actually been like, oh, I haven't pet a cat. But I don't know. I like cats. I think like one of my goals has always been to own a cat when I'm older, like when I have my own apartment and like a stable income and all that. Just because I think that they're such a good companion. They're a lot less maintenance than dogs, and I feel like I've always understood them a lot more. Okay, people don't like cats because they're not friendly and they don't love you immediately, but I just take that as a challenge. Like you gotta earn their respect, you know? Um, so yeah, that's part of the reason I love cats. And yeah, calico cats specifically. I love calico cats because they're all female and girl power. Okay, and then Yasu's next question is what made me laugh recently. My friend Edgar genuinely is like the funniest person I've ever met. I went to Canada with him recently, and he lives in the house that I'm in. Um, and like we were not super close last year. Like we knew each other, but we weren't super close friends. And so getting closer to him, especially this summer, like I have realized he's one of the funniest people I know. Like me and my roommate, we love him. He's just like he's so like cat. He doesn't even know like what he's saying is funny, and then we just like die laughing. Um, Recently, like we were filming it like some kind of video with him, and we were like, "Yo, Edgar, introduce yourself." And he's like, "What's up, guys? It's Baby Easy 206." And we were like, "Where did that come from?" Because he's such like a nonchalant, chill guy, and this is some like random like rapper type name, and we're like, "Who are you, Edgar?" And he was so casual. He's like, "Guys, I'm Baby Easy 206. Like, what do you mean?" And apparently it was like his Snapchat username in like middle school. They just pulled it out of nowhere. Um, and it's genuinely just like little things like that that make us love him so much. His aura is insane. Like he's just this guy, but like recently my roommate was with him and they were walking down the street and he is on the like fraternity council. It's called IFC. And this guy just comes up to out of nowhere like, "Yo, Mr. IFC, like what's up?" And he just like he gets recognized on the streets, guys, I swear, because he is such like a charismatic and funny guy. And he's so like down to earth. I don't know. He just, yeah, he definitely is like one of the people that makes me laugh. And then he also asked if I could take one thing with me to a deserted island, what would I bring? Um, and like if you're putting survival aside, I feel like my first instinct is like survival things. But if you're putting that aside, genuinely, I think I would bring books. Um, I'm like I feel like they keep me entertained for a while and like unlike your phone or like a Kindle or something, it won't die, so you can like always read and reread them. And I really don't mind rereading books, like genuinely, because I feel like you discover something new about them each time. Um, and like I like rereading books and knowing what's gonna happen, like because then you get like more of the foreshadowing and stuff on the second read through. So I could keep myself entertained for months on a deserted island if I had like books with me. Um, and that's like my biggest thing. Like assuming that I can survive, I'm like I cannot be bored. That would suck. So yeah, definitely books. I think that's like again kind of a basic answer, but it's a good one. It's a good one. So yeah, when I was little, like I read so much more than I do now. Like I wear contacts now and I genuinely like think that my vision is bad because I would stay up so late reading when I was little. So yeah, that's my bad. And then the last question that Yasu had for me was, what am I going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow, my friend Noah is picking me up, and we're going to go thrifting, which I'm super excited about. We're going to the Goodwill Bins, which is like this giant outlet where all the like all the like clothes that don't get sold at Goodwill go, and then it's like priced per pound, which is super fun. So it's definitely a lot of work to like dig through everything, but you always find the best stuff, and it's like super cheap. So as long as you have the patience for it and the time, then that's my favorite way of thrifting. So we're gonna go do that, and then like I said, my friend is staying with us for the week. So we're gonna go shopping for groceries, and we're gonna do like a little sushi night, which I'm super excited about. Like in the frat house, we'll see how that works. But yeah, we all like we've done a few sushi nights before, like where we make sushi, and it's always so fun because it's such a communal thing. Like everybody can build their own roll, and like you kind of figure out how to like how to like actually roll it, which is such like an art. But yeah, I'm excited for that. We're gonna do that. And then we have a house-wide event that night, which is called like Around the World. So each room like hosts a different event and it's like themed to the to like different countries. So our room is doing like Cuba and we have like food and drinks. It's like associated with the country, that kind of stuff. Which is super fun. So because our week socially is super busy at the house right now because it's like a big like rush week, so they're planning a lot of different events. Like on like the end of the week we're going to Golden Gardens, which is a beach here in Seattle, and we're doing like a bonfire afterwards, and then the day after we're going like on a big hike all together, and we're gonna go like to Eagle Falls, where there's like a lot of different like swim holes and stuff like that. And then yesterday we like did the game night, that kind of stuff. So it's a pretty busy week just because they like want a lot of social events for everybody to meet like the potential like new members of the house, and like so they can kind of get a feel for like what the house is like and what kind of activities they do. So yeah, there's definitely a lot going on, but I'm really excited for that, and I think it's gonna be fun.
実践的な英会話を短期間で効率よく身につけたい方は、いろんなアメリカ人の生の英会話を学ぶのが一番です。英会話教材 This is 英会話では、アメリカ人約150人の生の英会話を紹介しています。概要欄に紹介していますので、ぜひ見てください。それでは次回をお楽しみに。